I'm here at the biggest home gym conference in the world, and we're here to see the future of home gyms. And I'm taking you with me. Come on.
Yeah, the rack is light. We don't
Sorry.
have any.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Look at that. A buff animal. Nanotechnology, straight from the aliens. I gotta try that. That's pretty sick. It's like going up a roller coaster. Oh no! There you go. That's pretty sick, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, Rep has one of the most anticipated releases with the leg developer right here. If you'd like to see a full video of that, we did a full walkthrough with that gentleman right there, Adam. You can subscribe. It'll actually be coming out after this video. So if you'd like to see that, subscribe. It'll be coming out, but it's sick. Now, Rep does have some other new products here. One of those is these arms. So these are fully articulating, repified, basically free motion arms. So these are ones that go up and down, side to side, and up and down on the trolley using this nice button pin here. So that's a nice ejector pin. They're a little bit shorter than some other arms, but this should allow you to bring these both to the inside and use them kind of like you do with their Eris. This is on the Athena. These are sweet. There's so many of these arms. They're kind of have to be a standard now because this is what people really want. But there's already new technology out of people basically making it so you can have a Maxim has a way that you can have a 2-to-1 or 1-to-1 ratio, basically having the ratio coming down the middle. So I'm not saying these aren't sweet. I hope they retrofit, I'm assuming, to all of Rep's racks. But this stuff is moving so fast right now in innovation, you got to release stuff quick to get out and keep up. But these are nice. They also have their multi-rack use roller, kind of similar to what Rogue does, except they're making this so this does rotate, which is pretty sweet. If I undo this, so now it rotates so you can get it on either side, which is pretty sweet, and locks in at different angles. So I love these ones. I use the one from Rogue. This is, in my opinion, probably a little bit of an upgrade, although minor, but Rogue's doesn't work on Rep racks. They now have their own. In my opinion, this is the best air bike currently made. This is one I have in my basement. They do have their new Strive version of the Runner. This is one that people were really excited about. I use this at HFA. We have one on the way that we're gonna do a full review of, but the ability to have the resistance on it very quickly to go all the way from walking or running down to a sled mode that is extremely hard. I'm excited to get this in to compare it to others that are out there, but having the ability to sled in your home gym without taking a sled out to the road, it's really nice. So if you'd like to see that, subscribe because it's forthcoming. Okay, let's go to the next place. We are here in Fringe Sport land with these jerseys are sick.
Thank you.
I would really like those jerseys. Head of product, head of media, and we're going to walk through some of their equipment.
Slim Gym was launched a couple of months ago. Now in one of its possible configurations.
You have another one that's
Fenrir.
not separate, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
Fenrir,
Yeah.
more traditional setup. We wanted to bring it, but everyone bought it already. So
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Great problem to
Good,
have.
yeah.
Yes, that's a good problem
Sick.
to have. And this was like one of the last ones as well.
Okay.
So yeah, one of the possible configuration obviously can be set up together with a center upright instead of two, using one shared one, and then it's the same width as a regular squat rack.
Okay.
Pull-up bar extra is an extra, the front feet, also for some extra stability if you want to squat off of it and so on.
Sweet.
And yeah, 2-to-1 ratio.
This one bolts to a wall,
Yes.
and the idea is it allows you
You've
to
got the brackets
park
over
in your
here.
garage if you want.
Correct. And when bolted to the wall, it only sticks out around 5 inches off of it.
You do not need the front feet if it's on the wall.
For the functional trainer bit, no.
Okay.
We recommend if you want to lift off of it, just
Okay,
because
the
the
cantilever.
J-cups included are these.
Yeah, this.
Just to get some space.
Yep.
So if you're squatting, I don't know, 200-300 pounds, let's just say, which
Yeah.
is around the maximum weight we recommend, even with the front feet,
Oh, okay.
just in case the
Yeah.
the studs aren't in great shape. Or
That's
whatever.
definitely enough for Tim, but for me.
The new things. That's the Cloverfield cable tower.
Okay.
With the Gatlin lat seat. So
Gatling, I love it. Those
yeah,
pipes
the reason
are
why
sick.
you call it a Gatling is that's how you hold it.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
it kind of looks like yeah.
That's sick. I
So you-
love the just touch of cool. You know, it's like this didn't need to be.
Right.
Is this stainless or aluminum?
This is stainless.
Okay.
So
Magnetic.
yeah. So the original idea was to use it as just a row foot plate.
Yep.
But it's not actually as useful as it is for a row foot plate on this specific machine because the
Okay.
the main input, which is 1-to-1 for the rows and 1-to-1 for the lat pull down, 2-to-1 on the trolley, it's not as functional here, but it actually works really cool for mid rows or anything like that.
Nice.
If you sit on a bench.
Yep.
And also it looks cool.
It does. It
So-
just looks cool. This is your Super Dane?
Great Dane, actually.
Great Dane.
Is the
Okay.
final name. Someone on your Facebook group said that it was a missed opportunity to call it the Super Dane instead of the Great Dane,
Yeah.
as in the dog.
Yeah.
And we figured, hey,
Great Dane's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in line with Fringe Sport stuff. Yeah.
So
Kind of cheeky.
yeah, so we've got the Great Dane here, which again, it shares the architecture with the Cloverfield,
Okay.
meaning you've got 2-to-1 on the trolley, 1-to-1 on the row and the lat pull down. The integrated Smith right here,
Yeah.
which has the same range of motion as the Bob from the start. It starts
Sweet.
off
Yep.
something like 2 inches off the floor. You've got the extra hooks on top to tuck it out of the way.
Nice.
Composite sleeves to get a little bit more manageable on the starting weight of it.
Okay.
It's, I believe, 40 pounds
Okay. Okay.
with the starting weight. Yeah, we took everything people loved about the Dane 2, everything people wanted a little
Yeah.
bit different,
Yeah.
and brought this.
Yeah, this is great because you got a low row foot plate, or basically opportunity for low row. You have the
Yes.
foot plate that basically
Yeah.
goes on the foot here.
Yeah, it's the same,
Sick.
the same design of the foot.
But then they have the built-in lat pull down with the hook. That's nice. Your trolleys, Smith. There's so much you can do on this.
I would love you to check out the knurl on the Smith.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you've got
That's
a bunch of marks.
Yes, that's
this-
something you always complained about, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. So new upgraded walrus.
Correct.
You guys made padding on
Yeah.
the leg pull down. That's a great idea.
Yeah, so some people didn't like the
Yeah.
rawness of the previous version, so
Yeah.
we've got the pad here, and then you can rotate it for for the rope foot plate portion. And then when you drop it down, we've got this bad boy.
Oh my, that's a long boy.
Yeah,
Chest supported row.
correct.
Nice. Movement in the chest supported row. It just
Yeah.
feels so good.
So you've got, oh, this D handle isn't great, but you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sweet.
you've got the chest support.
And then I see this foot plate.
Yes,
You
so
guys have
that's
teased
the
this. This thing's
OW
sweet.
or AO, however you prefer to pronounce it, squat platform.
You guys curiously left off the ability to add a digital resistance product, I think, or maybe you didn't.
Did we?
Specifically the Voltra, but I know you guys have, maybe you're coming out with one someday.
There's a bunch of
Well, I see the holes, but are you
Holes.
going to give me something to do with the holes, or do I just have to DIY it?
no. So we're working on it.
Okay, okay. I love the
And-
wheels. It's a nice touch.
I was playing a little bit with the idea of having an attachment point sticking out there and then using the walrus chest support as a chest support here.
Oh, yeah.
And doing some rows on it that way. So yeah, right now it's designed primarily around squatting, I don't know, stiff leg deadlifting with dumbbells and
Okay.
stuff like that. And depending which way you position it and whether you're using it with the Mammoth or the Kodak cable bell squat, you can get more of like a hack squat feel or a pendulum squat feel if you rotate to 180.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not going to say it, replicates the machine 1-to-1, but
Yeah.
to give you a feel for it.
You mentioned it was very ominous, but a potential future product.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that's something around electronic resistance,
Yes.
digital resistance.
We are working on a couple of
yeah.
new things, electronic, digital resistance, whatever you want to call it is
Digital
in work.
resistance. People are trying to change it to electronic resistance. It's digital resistance.
Yeah.
Trademark. Is this like, 2027 thing potentially? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're looking at
Probably
half of
first
next
half
year.
of 27, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You
And-
guys got a lot in the works.
Oh, there's also a new dip bar.
Okay.
So you said you like things. So here's
Yeah.
the salsa dip bar. That's coming in, I believe, 2 months or so. This one you don't need to unlatch
Nice.
it.
That is
And then
light.
when not in use, you can just rotate it 180 and hang it on the keyhole here.
Oh, sweet. Yep.
Yeah, that's why you've got a bumper.
Yeah, nice. That's pretty sweet. And you got the, what are we calling those, snowman? For the 5/8 inch? Is that what that's for?
Yeah.
That's nice. Sweet. Well, thank you, gents.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you walking through everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep it up, guys. Okay, so this is from Vesta Fitness. They have these hidden, but underneath this is their variable force system. The idea on this, like this rack itself, it's cool. It's got a lot going on, but there's nothing crazy unique. There's a lot of people with these arms. But what is unique is this, which allows you to change the resistance profile, or actually allows you to change the ratio of the pulleys from 1 to half. So basically you're halving the load. You're going from like a 2-to-1 to a 4-to-1. So here, if I go out, I've got the stack on 40, and that's 40 pounds. It's probably, let's see how far that travels. That's 1-to-1. So they're going from 1-to-1 to 2-to-1. This is sick. All right, now watch. If I turn this, I'm now on a 2-to-1. So way more travel, and the weight is halved with a dial, just a simple dial. And it looks like they've got it on this, which is like a Smith rack. They've got it on a slim rack. This looks very similar to what you have over there with Fringe Sport. Also notice the cutouts there, which are the same as their seat that are over there. There's a lot of similar stuff here. It's kind of funny they put these across from each other. They have this rack with the Smith and half, a slim rack, and then, wow, this is really nice. Honestly, of the options, this is probably the one. I love this depth, but all these have the rotatable knobs. Those are sick. That is, I want to see more of that. Actually, Prime Fitness has that on the rack. Let's see if we can go over and take a look. This is a new Prodigy rack. First time, never before seen, that on the back here has a similar function. So this is a floating pulley. You pull this out, and then you can place the pin in here when you're not in use. Now, if you keep your eye on that, if you want to put the camera on that, as I pull this, that pulley now floats up. So that's halving the weight. And then if I want to increase the weight, put that in there, and now it's gonna lock in, and the weight is double. Now your travel is less, but the reason that matters is because if you're doing lat pull downs, you wanna maximize the amount of stack, but if you're doing things like cable flies, sometimes you wanna get further out, especially if you're using something like their stability pad. So this allows you to do that. Now, this rack also has their new arms. So these arms are primified. I mean, of all the arms that are out there on racks, honestly, these are some of the most stout. Not surprised, they're from Prime. They're making these in the USA. They're really well done, but these are fully articulating, both up and down, with a moon plate that does have laser cut numbers on it. It's also side to side adjustable all the way around on this nice stainless plate, and they are rock solid. I'm wondering if you have a previous Prodigy rack, if you'll be able to retrofit this, because this pulley is different than what's used on the Prodigy racks. I don't know if they'll offer it as a retrofit or you have to buy it all new, but this rack is sick. Another piece that they brought though, first ever seen, is they essentially made what I'm calling a compact extreme row. So this is a bent over road with a chest supported pad. If you notice, this is the same pad they're using from their support port pad there. Extreme row is one of the best bent over rows you can buy, but it is massive. They've taken that platform and compacted it so you can do it standing instead of having a full bench. So this articulates both forward and back. This comes up and down, but then the angle of the pad also changes. So you can dial this in for whatever height you want, exactly where you want, but then the handles, just like the extreme row, also change angles. So you've got this, where you can change the angles for pulling, whether wider out or closer in, and you can do it with a single arm. This thing feels incredible. But the nice thing is you can vary it up quite a bit because you have this pad that changes so much, so you can hit different parts of the back, whether you're upper back or lower back. This piece is amazing. One thing that I took from one of their machines, I own the incline press bench. I took that out so I could shove in a utility bench and use it at different angles. I don't think they took that idea from me. It's probably something they've been working on a while, but this now goes from an incline to a flat. So you have the same machine where you can do both on them. I still would like to be able to do a shoulder press, so that's why I like having my utility bench that floats in and out. But this does allow you to have both options of an incline and a flat. I need to lower this. I love this chest press. Makes me want to go home and lift with it. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, we're here at Force USA booth with some gentlemen from Push and Pull, which they're collaborating on a few different pieces, I believe. One of these is a jammer arm handle, or jammer arms. Would you call these jammer arms? What would you, lever arms?
I would call them jammer arms,
okay.
But it's a bit more than that.
Yeah, they do a lot more. They've got a spring-loaded, basically spotter pin. It allows you, like on really high-end machines, it allows you to have a foot plate on a press to basically help offload. And this is just built in. So you lift this up, and then now it's here. Take the spring off, and then when you do the movement, it drops down. Pretty cool. And now I can press. Now these adjust and break down a lot of different ways. One is these can break down, these come off, and then you can use it for a chest press. We can adjust it so you can do a pulling movement too. So this is a row variation, same exact unit. Now I can get in and do rows. Man. The other thing is once you're using them, there's not a lot of like movement. There's tight tolerances. Feels really good. Amazing. Now we don't know yet expected price point or release date.
Yeah, unfortunately, okay. But yeah, as soon as possible we hope to.
Do you think within like the next year? Is that a goal?
That is definitely a realistic timeline. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. Here at Force USA, this is their M series rack. This bad boy's got a lot of uprights. What do we got going on?
So the M series is part of our new modular line, and so what we're really trying to do is divide some of the products that we're offering, right? We got the C series now, C10, C20.
Yep.
Now the M series now, M10, M20.
Okay.
So when you're looking at the 20 or the 10, you're looking at a 2x2 or a 3x3.
Okay.
And so this is our newest prototype for the M20. This will have stock shown up in September, but the idea behind this whole series here is to kind of have more of a traditional power rack.
Okay.
And so you're more open ecosystem, 6-post rack, holes on all sides, so you can move and adjust like you would on your traditional power rack.
Right.
And so it's not as like dedicated as like a center system like our C series.
Yeah.
So this you have a walk-through design. What we love about it is that you can work on the front of it, or if you want to pull it out away from the wall, you can set up the barbell on the back. So you got your J-hooks, your spotters, and now you can work on it on both sides of the unit.
Is there any lost functionality? Well, I guess your center mount lat pull down low row.
That's what you miss out on
your C series.
And that's how we differentiate, right? But the good thing is like with that, you get a 300-pound stack on the C20.
Yeah.
With this, the max you get is 250.
Yeah.
The reason it's low is because we have a 2-to-1 and 1-to-1 mechanism.
Show me that.
Yeah, so that's gonna be our new twist lock. So we're calling this our dual twist lock design. So right now it's not engaged, so it's a 2-to-1 ratio.
Okay.
So still 250, half of that is basically what you're pulling. So hooks on there, those little hooks lock in.
Okay.
And now it's a full 250 pounds on one side. So
Sweet.
technically it is heavier than the C20.
Okay. Do you want to add this feature? Do you plan to add it to the C series?
The plan is no.
Okay.
And the reason is because we're differentiating and you have all the center pulleys there.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you can double the weight anyways.
Right.
So you don't really need that.
You don't need that much weight.
And the idea with that is just kind of attach and go.
Yep.
Here it's more open source, and like now you can kind of dedicate one side, you can adjust your weight.
Yep.
It's just a different way that you interact with.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Dang.
You want to give options, and that's kind of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
That's a new prototype.
Yeah, I see this. So
Yep.
this goes up.
Yep. And so you can obviously put this at any height, so you can use it as like a step up.
Okay.
Right? But then you can just change the angle for your low rows and kind of find that sweet spot. And then it also telescopes, so you can also find that depth. A lot of times you can't get that full stretch. Now you can really get that full stretch.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep.
Okay, but these are padded on the other side, so leg pads for lat pull downs?
Exactly. Yep.
Can you belt squat on this?
Technically, I guess, but it wasn't designed for that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the idea was to make this multifunctional foot plate, step up, and leg hold down. And this neck here that we've created is also meant to be multi-source as well. So the idea is you can pull this out and then you can attach more things to this. We have a pad that you can actually attach to this. Yeah, please. Perfect, sir. And so it's on that full dial, and so you can lean on that and then do your chest supported rows.
Sweet. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right. Okay. So
What's this?
That is our prototype for holding all the attachments that we're coming out with.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it's just, that's all it is. It's basically a modular attachment storage. You got a 3x3 upright here, handle with wheels, pick it up and roll it around. This is actually a new prototype or a leg extension leg curl for the new sliding bench.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a new sliding bench
There is a new sliding bench.
for the C10, C20.
C10, C20, and
Okay.
technically you can use it on pretty much any functional trainer. That's kind of the idea behind it. So you can see right now, it stands up in the unit.
Yeah.
Really nice and easily. It's a long bench, so you want to make sure you have a way to store it. So it's nice it can kind of sit inside your unit. And so some of the big improvements we made on this was stability. That was one kind of feedback we got from this. So now when you're going to sit on this, you're not going to see any play.
Okay.
And if you look on the side, I'm sure you could pick up on something we did here, but we put rollers on the side.
Yep.
So now it snugs and grabs that up right there, that cross member.
Yep.
So now there's no play in it. And so it still has that same pop pin system where you unpop it and now it'll slide. But now because of those rollers, man, it's super smooth, very stable. And especially when you load weight on it, it just feels like it's a commercial piece.
You got a retractable cable.
You sure do. And I'm sure you know the guys over at Dialed Motion.
Yeah,
and that's
I see
what we're working with on this.
Okay.
So this is a mechanism that can be removed and you just do a single regular cable.
Yeah.
Or you can attach the retractor piece, which obviously makes the experience a little better.
That's pretty cool.
So I'll show you how this works in a second, but we also used hack squat pads, but we integrated them into the bench. And
Okay.
so now you have a pop pin system here where you just pop the pin and now you adjust that hack squat pad right into position.
Nice.
And so when you're not using it, you can technically just leave them on the bench.
Yeah.
And they don't really interfere with any movement on the bench. Like when you're doing a dumbbell or barbell bench press, your shoulders and your elbows drop right past it.
Yeah.
Because your head's kind of sitting here.
Right.
So this really doesn't interfere with it. And if it does on any movement, you can pop them out when you're not using them.
Okay.
So it's just nice because you don't have to keep attaching it or reattaching it.
Right.
And so they adjust really nicely. So you can find that angle.
Okay.
And then here you got this ladder system. We made sure to enclose this so it's not going to pop out.
Yeah.
We put this locking system here too, so when this is fully down, you can lock it. So when you stand it up, it doesn't fall down and crush you.
Okay.
And so small little details on there. And then you have the pop pin here, change that angle, grab that retractor piece, slide it right through the bottom of the bench and attach it to the lower pulleys. And now you just have a single cable instead of a dual cable that you have to attach.
Okay.
So I'm going to scoot this in a little closer and then I'll let you give it a go.
Okay.
And then all you do is hit the switch on the bottom.
Yep.
And then start getting in position for your leg press.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And then just grab the uprights and tuck yourself in. And then it engages.
Wow. If I want to go deeper,
Pull
will it
yourself closer.
automatically retract.
Yeah, pull yourself closer. And you can move the bench closer too, so you can get even deeper than that.
Dang. Okay. Let's go heavy. I want to see how it feels.
Do it, yeah. And again, that's still our one-to-one system, so everything you pin is exactly that weight on each side.
Dang. Okay.
So you can get a total of 600 pounds.
All right. That's 400. We'll see.
There you go. So that's not the final mechanism. We have a beefier one.
Okay. Dang.
So that was the one thing when we made that first rendition.
Yeah.
We were like, we need to be able to handle 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So we have one that's almost double the size that we're using for the final.
You can still get really heavy. That was
Oh,
400
yeah.
pounds.
Dude, yeah, you're
there's
pushing.
still a lot more weight on the stack.
Yeah.
Dang.
And so
okay.
you had to kind of squeeze out, but if you just lean down, hit that switch, and then it slides out, it makes it easier with getting in and out.
Sweet.
Yeah, kind of squeezing by everything.
Okay, so that was the leg press orientation.
Yep.
You've also got a hack.
Absolutely. So just pop that guy down, and then adjust these pads up. And then you're good to go.
Sweet. It's like going up a roller coaster.
It's like that tactical sound. Dude, I love it.
Oh no!
Yeah, this is one of my favorite like feelings on this one because the shoulder pads are comfortable. You can drive really
Right.
in that like flat position. It feels super smooth. You can go into like calf raises as well. It's like really easy.
Yeah. I'm trying.
And that's a new foot plate we came out with too. So we put a new layer on there. It's not like
Yeah, it's
sandpaper.
grippy.
Very
Nice.
grippy.
Yeah.
But it's not like tearing up the bottom of your shoes.
Right.
There you go. Slide out. Now you're not squished
Dang.
inside of there.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. And you can use this bench as a bench.
As a bench. That's
Yeah,
a flat
it
incline
inclines
bench. Yep.
flat.
We have our new CLP we launched on Monday.
Yep.
That is our final rendition of this.
This is your new leg press?
Our new leg
Okay,
press.
I saw that.
Yep. So we have that guy. We have the new platform. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Belt
Belt
squats.
squats, rows.
Yeah, this one's nice because it's got the width, it's got the weight, it's got the nice traction. It has all the angles that you can set up on here, the pop pins. You can find every angle that you need depending on which way you're facing.
Yeah.
And you have the cables that you can attach here. You can do your T-bar row, so you can put your barbell in there. Everything is very stable, very nice. And you know, we had to keep weight with it because we were messing around with some different weights. The lighter it goes, the more it wants to slide from underneath you.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like that perfect range.
Yeah, those pulleys are nice.
Right?
Sweet.
But this is a new prototype. It's not ready yet, but this will be one of our new versions of our leg press. So
Okay.
right now we have our MLPHS. This will be our leg press hack squat, more commercial version.
Yep.
And this is going to be more close to that $2,000 price range.
Okay.
And then this gets you in at $1,000, so $999.
Oh, sweet.
So this, I mean, this is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
You get the foot plate that's basically a lot bigger, wider, has that new layer on the top of it.
Yeah.
Still get your calf block. What I love about the new adjustment is it's a ladder system. So instead of using the pop pin,
Yeah.
you can just grab this, drop it down to position, and you're ready to go.
Sweet.
Right?
Okay.
And here's one I think you'll like. This is a prototype, but if you look down here,
Yeah. Vulture mount?
Ultra mount.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
So we got some things that we're working on the back end that will adapt to a lot of our current systems, but you know, the idea is to keep adapting for our community. So
Sweet.
this is a really cool, refined piece. A lot of feedback from the community that's gotten us here, but you know, even like the leather that we've increased on here, the
Yeah.
knurling on the handles.
Where's your lever?
Levers right here? That's of course because
Nice.
of you. Definitely beef that guy up.
Sweet.
You know, we got the new pads here. These are similar to the ones that you were kind of feeling on the sliding bench.
Yeah, yeah.
But these can now be adjusted in and out.
Okay.
And so you can change the width on them, change the height on them, and then when you're not using them, you actually keep this already staying in the back here.
Yeah.
Slide these out, and then they store underneath in those little
Oh, nice.
receptacles.
Okay.
So you got storage for it at all times. So
Yeah.
typically you wouldn't just have this laying around.
Right.
Yeah. And then storage for your weights as well.
You've got a new leg extension here,
This is a prototype.
and it's attached to a cable.
Yeah. So the idea with this is to create a station that you could just connect to your weight stack. Whether you have a functional trainer or you have an all-in-one rack.
Yeah.
If you already have the weight stack, but want still kind of a dedicated commercial leg extension leg curl, this is really the idea. And so what's cool about this is you could have it in this configuration, set it up, hook it up to any cable,
Okay.
or you can do plate loaded, and then you can also add a weight stack.
Oh,
So
okay.
this has three kind of configurations that you can put it in.
All right, so you got a swivel pulley here on this backside,
Yeah.
so it's always in line. Massive circular cam.
Huge. But that cam really makes that system feel smooth.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's on 3x3 uprights in a lot of places, 1-inch bolts. I mean, the thing's built very commercial.
Okay.
How's it feel?
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
And the
Very
best part
even.
about it is it has two wheels in the front and a handle in the back, so you can literally wheel it around.
That's cool.
All right, we're still thinking about the small spaces.
Yeah, you guys have done a lot. Well, thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Appreciate the time, man. Yeah, thanks, Coop.
Okay, so this is Speediance's Gym Nano. This is a Vulture competitor, one of the early ones. Battery powered. This is my first time using this. Let's see how it feels. So turn on. Smooth resistance. 220 max weight.
Yeah, the rack is light. We don't
Sorry,
have any
okay.
Yeah, no worries.
That could have been bad. Sorry, man. I'm just too strong. I'm just too strong.
The person that pulls it over gets a prize.
Okay. It's a lot of weight, man. It's a lot of weight. 220 pounds. Thank you. Sorry for scaring you guys. All right, so they've got a standard, chain, eccentric, sled, rowing. Let's try eccentric mode. So I've got half eccentric. So it's increasing the load as I come back up. Sweet. How do I take it off?
So there is a button right here. So you depress it,
Okay.
turn, ball.
Okay. Can I hold it?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's nice. Okay.
18.1 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty light. Battery life expectancy?
If you use it like a standard workout for one person,
Yeah.
anywhere between 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay. Sweet.
If it's full on, 4 to 6 hours.
Yep. Can people buy this yet?
So it's available for pre-order, and it's
Hello, Mark.
Okay.
it retails at $17.50, but it's available for pre-order at $16.99.
Okay. And is it available now?
Yeah.
Okay. We have one on the way for review, I think. So
Oh, really?
I'm excited to get in. So it's cool. It's not Voltra cool. It's a lot more clunky, bigger, price point's less, but it's not that much less. We'll see. I've got one on the way for review. So if you want to see my full thoughts, let me know, comments, but I'm not sure it's all the way there yet. Obviously a booth that you can't overlook, Rogue. Now, the thing is, Rogue doesn't really have a lot here that I've never seen. The thing that a lot of people are probably trying for the first time is the Air Rhino. Recently did a review on it. I think it's pretty cool. I talked to Brian Shaw yesterday, did a podcast with him, and he said he hasn't tried Rhino mode yet. So I'm pretty excited to see what he would feel like on Rhino mode. But as much as I'd like to see stuff, we've shown it all on the channel already. I do want to see AbMat though. Okay, we're with AbMat, the new drop zone mats. We saw these in a prototype version, I think last year for the first time. Are they ready for production?
Almost.
Okay. These things are amazing.
Yeah. We released the first 50 units, sets, and we sold them overnight. So
Yeah.
there's some demand for them, but
Okay.
want to
okay.
see them?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my mic down here. These are designed so you just don't hear anything.
All right.
Nanotechnology, straight from the aliens. I gotta try that. That's pretty sick.
Give it a shot.
Even with like this, you expect there to be some more bounce. Dang. It's pretty cool. I mean, in home gyms, like not waking up, your kids or your wife, when you drop, like, oh, it's so nice. They're also thin.
Yeah.
They're thinner than I thought.
2
Yeah.
inches thick.
The previous version is like the drop zone pads, which you guys sell.
Yeah, that crash pad, 6
Crash
inches.
pads, yeah, which are nice, but you got to build a platform around them. They're a lot more difficult. These are,
Yeah, dude.
man, you're gonna sell a lot of these. What's the expected price point?
I think they're gonna be $350 a set.
Oh, for a pair?
For a pair. They come in
Okay.
pairs.
Yep.
And they have these cutouts in the bottom so they can nest together.
Man.
So we have these connectors right here
Okay.
that will pop into them.
Yep.
So somewhat modular. So if you want to make a bigger platform with them, you can go bigger. You can keep them as is. If you want to drop stones on them, I'd probably put 2 of them together.
Okay.
And then, I mean, you can drop some serious weight on these.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There's just no sound.
Yeah.
Dang. When will they be available? Do you know?
So
yet?
I have the tooling being rebuilt. So on the bottom, that cutout is a 1/4 inch deep. I wanted it to be a little bit deeper,
Okay.
just to keep them nested together a little bit better. So that tooling's being reworked as we speak. So I think in the next 30 to 50 days, we'll be good for sale.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, man. Good seeing you.
You too. So we're at the Bulletproof booth. Now, if you're wondering, we are not going to, in this walkthrough, do a ton on Bulletproof because we have a completely separate video coming out on the Nolan machine, also cable isolator, VBS, and a few of their other machines more in depth with Larry Nolan. So if you'd like to see that, I will say I wanted to try this pullover. This they've got attached pretty sweet on their cable machine attached to a Beyond Power Voltra. What's kind of funny is nobody here is from Voltra, but Voltras are everywhere. Like almost every booth has a Voltra. Kind of wild. It's a little light. Pullover is a machine that you just don't get anywhere else. Like you can't get them in a home gym. They take up so much space. So the ability to have a pullover at home, it's pretty sweet. It's smooth too. I love pullovers. You got to go heavy with that though to really feel any resistance. It'd probably work better for like a traditional functional trainer system. You're with Synergy. Good, how are you?
I want to show you something quick.
Okay,
You mind?
yeah.
A few things, we have a few things, but something small that I think can solve a big problem in the home gym,
Yeah,
which is space,
right,
right?
yeah.
So we created an extender
It's nice.
for the squat racks. We're trying to solve this problem of storing plates on the back of the rack.
Right,
So with the extender, we can now change the direction of the.
nice, so it's facing you.
So it's facing
Yeah,
you.
and you can get it further in. That's smart.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Now you can push back
Yeah.
and kind of gain this space back in your home gym.
Yeah, you guys are known for dumbbell storage.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how you guys started. Both your weight, your rack, your tree, but then on this side, do you mind coming around?
Yeah.
So these pull out.
They're on rug right now, so our flooring.
Oh, there you go.
You got it.
So they roll out pretty sweet, and then roll back in. And are those just resting on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
We have a new vertical rack for bigger
Wow, look at
dumbbells.
that.
We didn't have that last year.
Dang,
This is for urethane dumbbells.
all the way up to 75. Wow.
For example, this one has a landmine. So if you have a landmine here and you have your plate, you can have a couple of plates.
Yeah.
So they're accessible.
Sweet.
And then the bar in the other side with the barbell holder
Yeah.
on the other side.
Okay, battle rope hanger.
It could be a battle rope, it could be bands.
Do you guys want to get into rack manufacturing and that sort of thing? I mean, you're basically taking rack uprights and turning them into storage units.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan to expand into that market, or you want to stay focused on storage solutions?
Right now our lane is storage.
Yeah.
It was an area that we feel is kind of neglected in the industry.
Yeah.
Storage.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Kinda-
Not a lot of innovation in that area. Yeah. You guys have brought a lot, and you force competitors to level up too.
Right.
Because when these started coming out, a lot of people were talking about them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we
Well, thank
appreciate you.
Okay, so this is Mythic. Mythic are a former, I think, head of marketing and one of the engineers at Rep Fitness. It's a husband and wife duo. They left years ago, and they started this. They've got a couple really smart pieces of equipment. One of them is a J-cup that adjusts in really small increments on a 1-inch rack, so basically giving you west side spacing. The other is a unique leg extension leg curl for a bench. So the idea behind these J-cups, 1-inch hole rack. What do you do for west side hole spacing? And you guys are fixing that, right?
Exactly.
Okay, talk me through it.
So yeah, you get 2-inch spacing on your normal 1-inch hole rack. To fix it, we've got our patent pending J-cups here with a 1-inch height adjustment. So we just got a magnetic pin.
Sweet.
You can adjust it up and down. We've got a standard version and then a roller version here as well.
Oh, nice. And these stay in, they don't come out.
Yep, exactly.
Are they on bearings?
No.
It's just, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
it's real smooth. Okay, is this like a final production, or is it still prototype?
This is technically a prototype. The
Okay.
liner is out, what we need to update.
Nice.
Otherwise, there is a metal spine in here.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about weight capacity.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, those are cool. All right, and then half spotters,
Yes, so low profile spotters, 24 inches.
which other people do,
Yes.
but you've done something new.
Yeah, so same 1-inch adjustment
Yeah.
for this, even simpler. You just take it out, flip it over.
Okay,
Same spot, 1-inch offset.
okay. So both sides have UHMW plastic. It basically allows you to really dial in the half spotter. Sick.
Yeah.
All right, then your leg extension leg curl.
Yes, so we've got it set up 2 different ways here. This is the bench attached version.
Same unit.
Same exact unit.
Okay.
Basically, when you buy it, you're going to choose bench attached or rack attached.
Okay.
That's going to give you the different adapters.
Yep.
So our bench attached is universal.
Okay.
So whatever bench you have should work.
Even a rep bench.
Even a rep bench.
Okay.
So this is set up bench attached. We've got it loaded to the cable.
Okay.
Then if you want to hop on it,
Yeah.
try it. So you can adjust the position of the ankle rollers if you want to, here,
Oh, nice.
and then same there.
Nice.
And then with this, we've got 2 different cable positions. So stay there.
Okay.
That's in our 1-to-1 position. And then if we adjust here, It's a 2-to-1.
Oh, really?
So, same weight on the cable. So if you have a weight stack,
you don't have a lot of weight. Yeah.
And you can always add plates to this as well.
It's real smooth too. Yeah, that's nice. Sweet. Can I see how it feels on?
Yeah.
Mine?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And
Feels
then
good.
that's the best part.
Yeah.
You can just stand up when you're
without anything being in your way.
Yeah.
I mean, that is one of the things, like the rep is sweet, but you got to be careful because it's center drive. You got it in the middle.
Yeah.
Your area gets in the way. It is nice to get in and out really quick.
Yeah.
So cable version, but also
yes,
plate loaded too.
Yeah, which I can show you just here.
Okay.
So I'll just take this off.
Oh, that's nice. Your guide.
Yeah.
On spring. That's sweet.
Let's start. We just have these first, but I'll just throw these on so you can try. So
yeah,
this is the basic setup.
Yep.
And then with this, obviously all the weights at the top.
Yeah.
And we can adjust it here with this pin.
Ah.
So you can change the resistance profile.
That's cool. Nice, thanks.
So you can choose whether you want it loaded at the bottom, at the top, more linear.
Right.
It's whatever you want. Same for hamstring curls.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, expected price point. Do you guys have that yet?
Not yet.
Range, can you give me a range?
We'll say
under 1,000?
Yes.
Will it be less than reps?
It is not going to be the premium price point.
Right, okay.
So we're going to try and be competitive.
Okay, yep. And then like the cable, that's an add-on somebody can buy in addition?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
Also not a crazy pricing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for storage, the weight horn folds up.
I see the second pin.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So it locks in right here.
Sweet.
And then the weight or the handles fold down.
Okay.
So
these do.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah.
This is your own bench too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's new on this bench?
So this is still a early prototype, but we have
zero gap.
Yeah. Patents on the hinge. So at any position, there's no gap.
Okay.
The idea is to give
smart.
you all the functionality in a more compact package.
Yeah.
So the bench is 100 pounds. We're bringing the size back down. You're gonna have less issues incline pressing.
Right.
You're not gonna be as far away.
Yep.
We're gonna add a few features that you're seeing in some of the new benches. But yeah.
When you say features, do you want to build this as an ecosystem with other attachments, or
we're working on a preacher curl, leg holder. We've got our leg extension. We're not going to go too far beyond that.
Yeah.
We're going to focus on where a bench makes sense as the base. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
Where a rack makes sense.
Okay.
We're going to keep it there.
Yep. Understand.
Yeah.
Sick. Great job, guys. Yeah. Sweet. So this thing's super stable.
You can demonstrate it, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, rack attached magnetic pin. So this is the other option. So if you have a bench that doesn't have a receiver port, you can still use this.
Okay.
It's also the height of a plyo box if you want to use a plyo box instead.
Oh, okay.
But it just rests on there. You just pull the bench up to it.
Sweet.
And there you go.
Yeah, that's cool. And we can show the folding here.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's nice. I'm ready for it. Bring it out.
We will. We're working on
guys. I'm sure you are. Thank you.
This is a bracket that turns your C2 lower into a skier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is it. It's called the Ski 2.
Okay.
And what it allows you to do is mount it onto a stud or onto any 5/8 or 1 inch hole squat rack.
Nice.
This is currently in a low ceiling, like basement gym configuration. But I have a fully assembled skier or rower on the other side.
Oh, nice.
And so what you do is you just lock it into place. I've got some, I did this for you. I have knurled nuts. I know how much you like knurling.
Sweet.
And then you just go to town.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I had the Hyrox guys test it and they said it's about 90% as good as the Devoted one. But this is cheaper to buy a rower and a bracket than it is to buy a standalone skier. This is $150 shipped.
Okay, $150 shipped.
Yeah.
Sweet, man. Okay. I like it. If you guys
Thank
want to add your rower as a Concept 2 skier, very similar. I mean, same fan.
Yep.
Different handles. They have individual handles. I think that's the one difference, but $150. That's sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One of the things with home gyms is you can create things in your garage gym and then use them to impact every other garage gym. Like you are the prototype for that.
So this, the clip strip is like the most popular thing. I did some stuff with bells before and they kind of made people aware of me.
Yeah.
But I have had a bunch of hand injuries. You can see my fingers just doesn't even work.
Okay.
But because of that, I have wrist issues, the hand, like everything was out there, like was hurting me.
Yeah.
And because of that, I literally got mad. I had like the chop saw and a welder in the back. I grabbed a handle that I had and like chopped it up and went out there. I had this disc, cut this on my plasma cutter, welded it to the base and was like playing around with it. And then it shortens the leverage point.
Yeah.
So as you do your press down, you have that point as close as possible to your hand. Because if it's longer, you're going to add more torque force to your wrist, and it just allows you to do that. But then this kind of morphed into these guys.
They're so well
now
done.
you have the knurled aluminum. It's all one solid piece of aluminum. And then you have your swivel base and everything.
Yep.
And then all of these leather pads are all hand done. So I all cut it by hand. Even the foam that's underneath, I bond the neoprene to the leather and then press them all out. As I kept going, like things started to keep bugging me. Like I ended up getting the Rogue V hand, like the V bar, and I'm like, yeah, it's good, but like it didn't work for me. And I kept thinking there's certain things that were like bugging me with it. So I ended up making this guy. So this is the V-wing.
Oh, dude, it's so cool.
Even the holes, like every single one of these is hand bored out with a die grinder, like rounding all the holes. So if this one, like you gotta try it because you don't feel like it's gonna rotate.
Yeah.
But then it rotates. You're like, why does it rotate so well? Like it makes the Rogue rotation of the bushings feel so much different. And the whole reason it's like this is for me when I'm doing like a press down, I want the axis of rotation in line with my wrist.
Yep.
So if I'm doing a press down, I'm gonna use this hole here, the offset.
Yeah.
As I'm pressing down, it'll stay in line with my wrist, but when I flip it over for curls, now that my wrist ends up being more in line with this center one here.
Yep. So
as I was curling with the F over here, it doesn't feel as good.
Yeah.
So you clip to the one that lines up, and now it's like super smooth, like glides on those areas.
Oh, it's sick. He's like a modern TK Star. You know TK?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Take that as a compliment. TK Star is awesome, man. This stuff is now offered, it's going to be for sale through Fringe Sport, right?
So for some items, that's officially we're doing it. So right now, the Eclipse grips, they're working on pulling those over.
Okay.
So officially, for right now, like what I have at the show will be the last ones that are like the US made like by me, and the next batch will be done by them.
And then you've got a new thing, which is like a collaboration, carbon strength.
Yeah, so the way this came about is Jamie over at Carbon Strength kind of reached out. I was like, hey, what do you think of my stuff? And he was like, let me send it over to me. And I basically we changed the shaping of his framing here. So this one kind of tapers down so it goes in between your knuckles. So as you go and do your lateral raise, your knuckles don't butt up against this bracketing here. And then on the handle, because you have this round radius, your hand kind of seats right into that.
Details, man.
Yeah, seats right into that section there. And you're also going to go a little bit of an angle.
Yep.
So as you go and do your lateral raise, you go up and down.
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
And then the other neat thing that this can do, because it has a pad, is obviously you can do like a stable curl, things like that. But because of that, you can hold it on the outside. Okay. And as you do your curl, you curl up. Yep. As you go up, it's going to fulcrum over. So at the very top, you get a little bit more peak and traction. So a little bit more squeeze at the top versus at the very, for like regular cable curl, you'll lose the tension over there at the top.
Sweet. Well, thank you for showing us everything, brother. Keep going. All right, so these are a spring-loaded monolith. Show us how they work.
So they are your traditional monolith, whether it's spring-loaded or not, or if it works on a counterweight, works off of a pivot point.
Yep.
You have trade-offs with that, because no matter how much you work the geometry, you're just not going to get good clearance with them. That's what everybody complains about, is you bench off them fine, but you can't squat off of them.
Right.
These work off of a linear track.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
So because of that, you could get that full clearance, and we have the ability to adjust the clearance on them.
Yeah. Okay. Man, that's pretty sweet.
So say you didn't want to reach that far back, take this pin, that up.
Is it spring loaded inside? Is that what's
spring
pulling
loaded?
back? Okay. Yeah.
Works off of a constant force spring, so no matter where you're pulling from, it's always the same.
Okay. Side to side rollers. The other thing, you've got these.
Yep.
So you can use them as...
Use it for a mini spot. The idea is to use it as a mini spotter, or
yep,
hold a bar, log, whatever.
Yep.
And you don't have to incorporate any kind of like double roller or anything, because these never tilt to contact the front of the lip.
Sweet. Do you have an estimated when you plan to launch?
It depends who makes them.
Oh, you're looking to license?
I would like Rogue to make them.
Okay, okay.
If they pick them up, you know, who I don't know timeline for them.
Yeah.
If I have to do them, probably 6 to 8 months for like a beta release.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
You sent them to them yet?
No, they haven't seen them yet.
Okay, yeah. Nice. They're sick. Rogue, you should pick these up. These would be a much needed improved monolift arm over Rogue's. He would agree.
Yes.
Dude, those are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. These are sweet. This is cool.
I mean, it's just...
This looks like it's just stationary. I saw somebody using it earlier. It all moves. Similar to the Rocket line, like he's the original designer of Rocket. I mean, it's cool. I want to try it.
And you're going to kind of... Yep, there you go.
That's pretty sick, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
When you get to the full squat, you're sort of like you're in a hack squat position.
Yeah.
And then you finish back in a standing bar squat position.
Yeah, that's wild.
But what it does for hips, glutes, quads, and hamstrings, it hits all those in different stages of the movement.
It does. It feels so unique, man, as you come back and just like you're laying back.
And you're putting your head back, which is what a lot of people don't do. It works better when you keep your head back on the pad.
Yeah. Dang. You've got this. I see you've got one other plate loaded over here.
Yep.
This is new too?
Yeah, all of this is new.
Okay. You got a lot going on here. We got springs, bands.
So it controls the converge.
Yep.
You control the trajectory. So flat, incline, or decline, you pick.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Man, you ever use a Cybex VR2?
Yeah.
You know how it kind of has this?
Yeah.
It's kind of got some of that.
Yeah.
There's some extra resistance or focus you've got to give to stabilize.
Yeah.
But you're right. You can come low, kind of decline, up high. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's about as close as you can come to a set of dumbbells.
Man, that's real, yeah. That's real versatile. You thought about being able to lock them in too?
Well, see, what happens here is this straightens as it goes forward.
Oh, right.
So it does this basically.
Yep.
So that's why you can't lock them. Otherwise, you'd just be doing this the whole time, right?
Man, that's pretty cool.
I mean, it just allows you to do a whole lot of chest. I call it the multi-chest.
Yeah.
You know, with one sitting, but you pick.
Right.
I mean, just on demand. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to hassle with anything. It's just where you push.
Yep.
So here's the piece.
Yeah.
We call this a stationary sled.
Okay.
So if you think about a sled, right, your arms are static. You're getting one leg at a time on a sled.
Yep.
This works all four. Arms and legs, push and pull simultaneously. You never use anything like it.
Okay.
Besides that, we've got a patent on the resistance system too. It's a carbon fiber resistance system. I keep that just to show people.
Really? Yeah.
And so it'll go from super light cardio to, you'll see what it'll do.
Okay, let me try.
So just stick your feet good and tight down in there so you can, I call it grip the pads.
Yep.
So that'll make you realize how you can push and pull with your legs.
Okay. Yep.
And so this is a light cardio, but you just
go here.
Yeah, you can do it legs only if you want.
Yeah.
And if you push the resistance up, it's just going to get heavier as you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that's not magnetic.
No, it's a compression friction resistance.
Really?
Super durable, super light. I mean, super smooth.
Wow.
And it'll get to where you can hardly move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
But when you go heavy like that and use the arms too,
yeah,
you can about leverage everything you got.
Right. Yeah. Full body.
Yeah. And it can get to straight up strength.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So the exertion rate for this thing is like, if you want it to be, it can get like.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's ridiculous. That's pretty cool.
Check out the row.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so the weight plate's there to add resistance.
Yeah, right on.
Yep.
And so it's got a fan, so it's it's that conventional, catch and release,
right?
Like you'd have on a regular rower.
Yep.
But then if you want to make it into a strength piece, I'll throw the 45 on the back. You can put as much weight on it as you want, and it has bungees too.
Yep. Dang. Okay.
So if you take this thing, you can come and you can do bicep curls with it.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
You can do a variety of things with it. I mean, it's
got a centric load too. It's not just concentric because of the gravity base on the back with the plates.
This is in production, start shipping in October.
Okay.
These other 3 are probably November, December.
Okay. Sick.
But they're going that way. I mean, we'll definitely have them before the end of the year.
Sweet. Well, thank you for showing me everything.
Yeah, thanks for coming over and checking it out.
All right, we're here with Mike from Hybrid Resistance, the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh.
He did a collaboration with Glenn from Quantum Free Trainer, and you're the Total Gym king. What are these sliding boards? You're the sliding board
I always call
king?
him a sliding bench trainer. That's kind of how our channel kind of dubbed it. Name of the product right now is a hybrid power glide for a number of reasons, because you can work, of course, body weight from all sorts of angles.
Yep.
Down here, you can do band attachments.
Okay.
This is all prototype. There's things already we're going to tweak and make just better. We have Ultra mounts down here, so I have a mount down there you actually can slide right through from the company. Eve actually supplied that, which is great.
Nice.
Awesome company. These weight horns come on and off.
Okay.
These are very heavy, so again, you can do a hack squat, and of course you can get a lower depth here with these handles, and if you want to load the legs up here, you can get depth with something like this torque wedge, or really good depth here, load it up this way.
Yeah. Do you see this as like a full home gym replacement for a lot of people?
It totally could be, because and I say this all the time, for like when COVID hit, what got me doing this stuff was I had going back a video like even from 2011 where I had a janky one. I have a lot of janky ones throughout the years.
Yeah.
To me, it's just the funnest piece of equipment. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So the lacking point was upper body, no question.
Yeah.
If it's hypertrophy stuff, no question. Shoulders, arms, back, chest.
Yeah.
You can nail that. The weaker point used to be the legs.
Yep.
And I always encourage people to get off the machine and do stuff.
Yeah.
So that's still great.
Okay.
But for sure can be.
What's load capacity on this if you're using
We
plates?
don't know yet. I mean, I've loaded up with 6 on each side, and that was way more I put than you needed.
Yeah.
Not to mention when you add this incline, it adds a couple of notches, but you don't need that much, honestly.
Right.
That's pretty heavy as it is. These arms articulate, so that's a huge thing with the older units. They used to have a cable just down here, which we will be tweaking more increments, more options, because I still like the lower pulley still. But biggest thing is now you can get up high, and I have a much bigger stretch to start. And this feels awesome.
It's smooth. It's so, you got rollers?
Yeah, rollers. There's actually a couple different, there was another design we had which I think was even cooler.
Yeah.
But this is simpler. And
Right. So these rollers are rolling on these guide rails.
Yep.
Dude, are these 11 gauge? Dang, this is a heavy unit.
Yeah. This will break down.
Okay.
It will fold up.
Yep.
This comes on a 3x3 upright like this. That's multi-purpose.
Yeah.
But you can also attach it onto your rack too.
Oh, nice.
So you can want to start that way.
Yep.
What's also really cool that you can put a pad here.
Yeah.
And if you ever tried like that ATX standing chest press, this actually, in my opinion, feels a little better. You can go like this, and obviously I've messed with the angles more.
Sweet.
And I can be pressing just like that, which feels excellent, honestly.
That's cool. It's amazing. When do you expect it to be released? Price point expectations, anything like that? Do you know?
2026 this year.
This year. Okay.
And then price point, I think roughly, for sure, less than 3,000 with free shipping.
Yep.
So, which I think is impressive when
there's a lot here.
The shipping costs and what this costs to make, I know we're not like, we want to get this in many people's homes as possible.
Yeah. I'd love to do a review when it comes out.
I love it.
Sweet.
Thanks so much, brother.
Thank you,
Thanks so
Mike.
much. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bridge built mini rack. I don't know where Patrick is, but this thing is sweet. This is their Phoenix rack, but mini, folds up for kids, custom plates, clear UHMW plastic with steel sandwiched in between. Beautiful. And look at these American plates. American flag. They're thick. We're here with JD from JD Gym Equipped, the stainless knurled man himself. How did you even get started in this?
I was always into metal fabrication. I learned to TIG weld when I was 6 years old, and then I was a personal trainer, did a little men's physique, so kind of just combined the passions together.
Okay. If you were going to show us 2 items that you're real proud of.
First would probably be our easy curl bar we came out with.
Yeah, that thing's nice.
It took a lot of prototyping to get it right. Gets knurled first, then bent.
But how do you bend it without crushing the knurl?
Secret. You're not the first to ask that.
Dang. There's no, usually you would see it, just blunt. Man. It's light too. Is it hollow?
Yep, it's hollow, ends capped, CNC machined.
Man, yeah.
And a big thing with this is to get the bends to be in line with the swivel point so that it's like balanced, almost like a cam.
Yep. This over here, is this new?
Yeah, this is our wrist supported curl, stable curl attachment.
Nice. Yeah. You stitch this stuff yourself?
I have an upholstery guy that does that. Yeah, that we don't do.
Dang. Yeah, that thing's beautiful. I want everything you make, man. I feel like everybody's that way. Your stuff is so nice.
Thank you.
So dialed. Sweet. Thank you, JD.
Thank you. You want a shirt or hat?
Yeah, I'd love it. Okay, we're here with Yoni at Temple of Gainz. They've got the quad send over here, which we recently reviewed. But I think, dude, he's one of the few guys who has recognized like digital resistance is going to be part of the future, whether it's the actual future for everybody or not. But he's making machines that he's got a digital resistance Voltra version, Voltrified, and on the other side, a stack version.
Yeah. So we have our multi-flight. Everyone knows the multi-flight. They know it, they love it. Now we have the multi-flight here with a retrofit kit.
Is this your best-selling product, you think?
It is.
One of the most popular?
This, the seated curl, and now the quad send.
There's so much you can do with it.
Yeah. So now, if you want, the new production units are going to have the mount that we have on our new leg extension machine, which is a mount that we're going to produce. We're also producing this mount, but we've had the holes drilled there. All you do is bolt it on.
Sick.
Here, this bolts on without having to modify the frame. And we've created it so that it works with all of our SelectRise machines. It's like an ecosystem of a mount that works with, regardless of the frame that's used on the machine. So we're calling it DARK, Digital Resistance Retrofit Kit.
Sick. That's
going to be awesome if you want to remove your stack and put the Voltra. People are going to ask, can I use the stack and the Voltra?
Yeah.
Our testing is not, we don't want to go that way.
Yeah.
Because it starts to pull the if you have it on the front of the weight pin.
Sure. Yeah.
We just don't have enough testing to do it, and I'd rather just have the stack removed.
Right.
So that's the multi-flight. So here's a new machine, and we have it on the other side. This is, we're calling the Quadrilogy. So we had
Quadrilogy.
Yeah, we had the Trilogy, we had the leg extension, V's 1, 2, 3. This is the Quadrilogy.
Okay.
What's new about this is mostly everything. It looks the same, but we've reinforced every part of the structure.
Okay.
The entire machine with the stack is about 50 pounds heavier. You have more reinforcement, more, just little details. Everything's welded differently.
Oh yeah.
And a much bigger cam for a higher felt weight. We have 2 of our OmniPress. This is our all-in-one press machine.
Okay.
And this will go from -15 to 75 degrees. We collaborated with JD on these. Absolutely.
Nice. Those are sick.
Beautiful handles.
Yeah.
And they're thick. I think it's a 38. So when you're pressing, it just feels amazing. Yep. And you have the 2 Voltras here. You have the option, if you have the plate-loaded machine, to put the Voltra mounts and use it in kind of a hybrid capacity.
Sweet.
Or we have these welded on carabiner clips.
Yeah,
so I have this
cool.
machine in my garage against a wall. The 2 machines I'm super excited about are the Explode. Oh my God, you got to try the pull down.
Okay.
So the pull down, I think you'll love this one. So this adjusts forward, backwards. I would try it as just like a regular lap pull down.
Okay. Oh, and multiple weight horns.
Yeah,
I just noticed that.
Also that. Forgot that. So you could load it heavy and have it drop off there.
Has the single handle in the middle.
Knurled, of course.
Hermosi would like that. Yeah, that's sweet.
Now, my favorite thing about this is move this. I have hit my head so many times on that. Move this forward.
Okay.
And this tilts, so it's got 3 angles.
Sweet.
And I like to come, pull it, get under the machine.
Okay.
And use it as a high row, which almost feels like that low row. So I'll get really under it.
Yeah.
And now, if I imagine myself with my feet up,
right,
I'm on that low row over there. The last one I want to show you that's pretty cool is, and pardon our crew here, is the bubble butt. This is my favorite hip thrust machine I've ever used. So you have this entire way of getting into the machine. The foot plate also adjusts. You slide it, you unrack, slide it over, and of course, the other thing is most of them don't have these handles. I saw people holding onto this.
Yeah.
And then your hands are all greased up from the guide rods. So you have your hip thrust.
Yeah.
Really smooth. Lock that in. Lock this, and get out of the machine.
That's cool. Let me try it. So I'm going here, unlocking.
You're the first person to get it on the first try, so thank you.
Yeah, that big moon pad feels good.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Then when you're done, lock in. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So that's our booth.
Okay, Yoni.
Yeah.
You're killing it, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for bringing machines into home gyms more.
Thank you for the Quad Send review and your support. I know you teased it a lot, and people value your opinion because they should, and it helps us out. And the fact that you're recognizing what you're doing, what we're doing, and giving us a platform really helps us. So,
yeah, brother.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Enjoy the show. We'll see you around.
Thank you. All right, we're at Echo Strength, newer company, right?
Yes, year and a half.
Okay, year and a half. You guys have a lot of stuff. If there was like 1 or 2 items, you're like, this is really like, these are our best, our pinnacle items, what would they be? Can you show me?
So first of all, this is a 3-in-1. We have just launched it this year.
Okay.
You can do leg extension, leg curl, and then the pro. And also for smaller.
It does leg extension, leg curl, and prone leg curl. So seated leg curl and prone leg curl. Okay.
Yes. And also do hip thrust.
Oh, so this top piece rotates out.
Yeah.
I see.
So exactly like what he's doing right now.
That's pretty sweet. Okay, nice. Do you have another that's like, oh, this is one of our pieces?
So this is our signature, Okay. A lot of people do have it, but for this one, if you do have a space limited, that's definitely all-in-one. It can covers everything for
Smith machine, functional trainer.
Yes.
Are the pulleys on a 2-to-1 ratio?
2-to-1 ratio.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Yep, all in one. What's your price for this?
So this one is only $25.99.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's your price on your leg extension leg curl?
That one's $18.35.
Okay. With shipping? Or
with
free shipping?
Free shipping.
Dang.
Yeah. The reason, the price point is because we own the factory in China.
Yeah.
So we don't have middle person. So everything just direct. So basically, that's what all of this is.
Like this press, this is similar to, in some ways, GMWD. They have their press.
Yes.
Pricing on this?
So this one, we also have 2 attachments. So it's gonna be leg press and also the bicep tricep row and also foot rest, by the way, 3.
Oh, sweet.
And then the combination is only $1,099.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. We need to review some Echo Strength stuff. You guys have cool stuff. Thank you for showing it to us.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
All right. So ATX has one of the biggest and most impressive booths here. There's a lot. Now, they've been teasing for a while, like, are they going to come to the US? Are they not? I don't know. But they do have some sweet pieces. Just a couple that I really like. One is belt squat. It's a very nice belt squat, but it does one thing. This, however, is an amazing multi-press machine. Goes from flat to incline to shoulder. It's kind of like a beefed up version of the GMWD press. I probably like this one actually better than the GMWD because it's so solid, and the arms, which the GMWD does this too, but it is cool. The arms are independent, so you can lock them in together if you want or have them separate, which is pretty sweet. There is a prototype over here. This is a prototype belt squat that's with ATX and Bully Glider, and Matt Pendergraph, I guess, has some involvement. He made sure to call him out that he had involvement. So Matt has involvement. This is a pretty long belt, so if you had a tighter belt, you could definitely go deeper. This unlocks. Yeah, it's not deep enough, but I think a lot of that's the belt. But it is smooth and then locks into the upright. That's pretty sweet. The other thing is this arm, looks like if you take the plates off, this arm then folds up out of the way, which that's pretty smart. It is cool stuff, but it's like you know, looking at stuff you'll never be able to touch. ATX, you gotta make it. You gotta come to the US. We're here at the Titan booth. These are a strap safety, but they're a half spotter safety. They're not the first company to come up with something like this, but it's somewhat unique in that it folds up and locks automatically. I saw this, like the engineering that was here, I was like, dang, that's cool. So if you wanna drop a barbell on them, obviously they can hold probably up to 1,000 pounds. That's kind of what everything holds, 1,000 pounds. Kind of weird how everything holds the exact same weight. But anyways, the way that this works is when you're done using it, you can fold it up. Watch this right here. This is so cool. It's got a tooth, locks in. How sick is that? And then when you want to use it, you can probably hold here, but it'd be kind of fun to watch if I just pull this up. Ready to go. Genius. Now, it has lately seemed like they've been coming out with more machines. One they came out last year was this T-bar row or chest supported row, which is an absolute monster. Now, items like this are much more focused, I would say, on commercial gyms than home gyms, but it's a really sick, really nice feeling piece. But they have a new piece right here, which is a lat pull down. They're using leverage on a lot of this stuff. So these are levered pieces, harkening back to like hammer strength pieces. It's kind of cool. They're doing the 1-inch holes all throughout. So if you are using this in a home gym, it's a great way where you can add things to it. But this is my first time using it, just see how it feels. It's not bad. It's not bad. The problem is it's so big for a home gym. But there is also a new piece, a well-beloved piece, the pendulum squat. Now, a few things of note I'm noticing on this pendulum squat. One, long back pad, which really matters. You want it to basically go pretty low. Two, inspired in some ways by Atlantis, this platform, both angles, but kind of like the Predator strength version, it's on linear bearing guide rods, so it goes forward and back. There's a lever underneath the platform, where if I just click this up, that allows you to unlock it and move it forward and back. Not a ton of travel, actually, less than I'd expect, but it does give you optionality, and then you can adjust this. But something that I do really like on this, so if you notice, this is here, and you're like, well, what's this for? That's not even on the right side. This is there as an offset. So this is gonna offset the weight when you're using it, and you can do it at different angles so it offsets at different portions of the movement. So it changes the strength curve, which is pretty sweet. But if you don't wanna use it, say you're in a home gym, you can fold it down. The one thing I would like about that, you can just remove it if you'd like, but it would be cool if it folded all the way out of the way so you could put this up against the wall if you're in a tight space, like a home gym, like at HomeGymCon. But let me show you how to the movement. So it's not an auto unlock. They're nice when they auto unlock. Basically you come up and then it unlocks, you gotta do it yourself. Handles here, that probably feels best to me. That's also not good. It's just free spinning. So, there we go. I'm sure it doesn't do that on the retail model. You'd hope not. Does feel pretty good though. But man, it's a big piece. That's a wrap, 2026 HomeGymCon. Now, that's our walkthrough video. We have many more videos coming on individual pieces, some of the most popular, most innovative. I will say by far, this was the best HomeGymCon show yet, and not by a small margin, but by a significant margin. The amount of booths that were here, the amount of people I talked to, I'm worn slick, man. Like, I've just met a lot of people. It's very encouraging. That's the thing, is like online, people will give you comments, you know, because they're not in person, and they can be rude at times, although encouraging too. But then in person, it's like, man, people are just really encouraging, really kind. So it's great to meet everybody. If you didn't stop me, next time do, because I love meeting people. And some amazing equipment. HomeGymCon killed it this year. It was super fun. It's been an hour since I've had any food, so I need to go do that. Thank you guys for following along, supporting me, and allowing me to do this. It's an amazing thing. It's been Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. I'll see you next time. Peace.